I knew they updated Moorland, okay? That much was obvious. I did not know that it was to this extent. This is episode 2 of my restart series, so if you haven't seen the first episode, I will link it above here as well as down in the description for you. Pause the video, go watch that, and I shall await your return. I, for one, am very curious to see what they have done to the quest in Moorland, or if all they really meant by changing it so that it was easier for new players was clear instructions. I'm not entirely sure which exactly I am hoping for, but nevertheless, let's just go find Justin and get started. Also, I'm not really sure what it is with me and intros and outros on cliffs, so. Okay, I do have to make sure that I'm being careful here because I want to follow the quests in as order as I can. I don't know how to word that. They definitely get chaotic after a while. Like right now it's easy. I know exactly what's next. Here with Mr. Justin Moorland. I think you and Last Rain are ready for a challenge now. There's a paddock just past the shops out there. Ride over and talk to Loretta, the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. She has a bit of a, prickly attitude, but don't be scared by that. Ask her to show you how competitions work here in Moorland. I have a hard time believing- Where are you going, Justin? Anyways, I have a hard time believing that because, like, she's way nicer than she used to be. Good sir, where are you? You don't leave. Hello? I'm gonna follow him. Am I supposed to be following him? I think that might be the intention here. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh. Oh. Now I'm stuck. Okay. Well, here we go. Wait for me. Oh, I think he is actually taking me to Loretta. Oh, well, she's gonna be happy. Do. I feel like I should be off my horse leading Lost Rain, but this is fine. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess, Justin sent you here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course he did. Everyone at Moorland Stables wants to join my riding club. Why are you talking about Justin as if he's not standing right there? Ma'am, like, lesson number 1, the Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Lesson number 2, train, train, train. Competition races sharpen your skills as a rider, help your horse reach its potential, and strengthen your bond. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I need to see what level you and what's your horse's name? Don't tell me. It's Puffy Heart or something corny like that. Lost Rain? Okay, I guess I can work with that. Yeah, you better be able to quote unquote work with that. My goodness. But like, you're still not acknowledging the love of your life right here. So you have to prove that you have some inkling as to what you're doing on that horse of yours. Don't worry, it's totally basic. I will show them that I can. This quest name changed. It used to be I'll show them. Ride in every gate for 5 seconds? Wait. Walk, trot, canter, and gallop. 4 basic gates. Let's see if you can hold each for, let's say, 5 seconds. Okay. I mean, I guess. Not bad. I'm surprised. You're surprised that I can hold a gate for 5 seconds. Also, I only just now noticed that Bartok is now a Dutch warmblood. It only just processed. And also he has like a checkered pattern on his butt. I realized this when I was doing the Rainbow Festival parade with my mom. I don't know what's up with the checkered patterns or if they're supposed to be there, but I think it's pretty cool that he's a Dutch warmblood now. Anyways, that wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Last Rain are a good team. Now you can stay in that paddock and play it safe riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself in the Jorvik riding scene, you're going to have to aim higher. Lesson number 3, never settle for anything short of greatness. Speaking of greatness, Bartok and I have a serious competition to prepare for. My fellow club leader Tan can take it from here. Hi, you must be the new girl everyone is talking about. My name is Tatiana, but my friends just call me Tan. Welcome to Jorvik. Why, thank you, Tan. Also, Loretta, dude, he's still, like, can you at least acknowledge him? At just once? Like, say hello or something? I hope Loretta did not scare you. She can be a bit intense with new arrivals, but she means well. She takes riding very seriously. That's why Loretta insists the Bobcats be available to help the new riders at Moorland Stable to train. She calls it charity work, but I have a feeling that she is secretly scouting for future Bobcats. Now, let us talk about races. Here on Jorvik, riding is a national pastime, so you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Practicing on racecourses is a great way to train your horse each day. I am going to let you try out our basic racetrack. No pressure. Remember, this is only for training. Just give it your best. I can't remember if these flags were here before. They definitely weren't. Yeah, no, this is definitely updated a little bit. It's just for training. Why am I being cheered on? Oh, that's a fence. Okay. Calm down, buddy. It's okay. You don't have to spin around in circles. That was quite good for your first try. You've really never ridden that horse before. It seems like you and Last Rain were meant for each other. If you want to help Last Rain reach their potential, see, that's better. That is so much better. I don't appreciate them calling my horse it. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but they need to do something to fix that. I still think that there needs to be like a gender selection for your horse on the character creation page, and then like in all of the dialogue that has your horse's, you know, they say like, you know, there it needs to be like whatever gender you selected, but it's much better than it, at least. If you want to help Last Rain reach their potential, you will need to train every day. Race organizers like myself will give you one daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you're feeling competitive, you can also visit the race board and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race board, it will not help your horse train, but every rider can earn ribbons, and riders with the best times can even earn prize money. It was so nice to meet you, Vandella. Enjoy your time at Moorland Stables, and don't forget your training. See, I understand why you're so frantically waving at me, because Loretta didn't acknowledge you, so you probably feel pretty invisible right now, so I understand your pain. However, you're gonna have to hold on for one moment because I do want to do this race again because I still need your big shillings. I literally am gonna have a hard time taking care of my horse at this point, so just please hold. Oh, you're no longer waving at me. Fair enough. I'd like to take you to meet my dad, Thomas. He gets a real kick out of meeting every new rider. Let's head back to the courtyard. He's always around the stables. Okay, are you just gonna like show me around everywhere I go now? I mean, that's pretty nifty. It does kind of like make you seem like you're more important, but it's also a little bit suspicious. Do you do this for every new rider at the stables, or or is it just me? Because listen, good sir, my eyes are on Mr. Conrad Marsden and Mr. Conrad Marsden alone, so. Campbell, this is my land. You have no rights here. What? Why are you here? And why are you here without being updated? For some reason that bothers me. Who needs rights when you've got money and powerful friends? You know what? Fair enough. You know what? He's kind of right, though. Like, I hate this dude, but he is not wrong. Your rickety stable is coming down, old man. What are you calling old man? Okay, anyways, don't worry. We'll give you time to move those nags. Excuse me. Dad, what's Mr. Kemble talking about? Well, if it isn't the Moorland whelp. Jeez. But they couldn't make Loretta this mean? I guess because she's mean to us. So why take it all out on Justin? That's awful. This poor guy doesn't deserve what he's about to go through, and he certainly does not deserve this. If you had any money, I'd tell you about an investment opportunity going up right here, but you don't, so I won't. See ya? Absolutely wouldn't want to be ya. Okay. I'm so mad I could cuss. Oh, excuse me? I'm sorry you witnessed me losing my temper. Justin, who is your new friend? You know how I was talking about how our choices are beginning to affect the story? Hear me out for a minute. What if you were able to like basically make bad choices and like lower your honor or whatever, and then like end up on the dark side? And like this is the start of it. What's the investment opportunity? I'm gonna ask it anyways. That was Mr. Kimball from GED. Okay, well that's not what I asked. They want to raise our stable and build some luxury condos instead, but I won't let that happen. Son, why don't you head back and let me deal with this? I need to prove that I own this land in order to stop the evil corporation. Let me guess, you're gonna enlist my help instead of your son. You're gonna send your son away so he doesn't have to listen to this, but you're going to enlist some innocent, bystanding girl to assist you in your very massive problems that could honestly get me in a lot of trouble. But no matter, we're gonna sit here and read your whatchamacallit thingy. Thomas is the kind-hearted owner of Moorland Stables. He and his staff go above and beyond to make all new riders feel welcome and supported. Thomas founded the stable with his wife, Catherine, as a family business. He is grooming his son, Justin, to take over someday. I don't think you should word it that way. I'm gonna be honest, I think you should word that last sentence very differently. How about he is teaching his son how to run a stable so he can take it over one day? How about he is educating his son on the matters of stable management so that one day he could take the stable as his inheritance and run it one day. You know, there's so many other options. You could add so many words to that and letters, but grooming should not be a combination of the ones that you use. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. I'm great with horses, but a little bit lacking in paperwork skills. I need more time to get my hands on some proof of ownership. If we disable the GPS equipment they're setting up outside the stable, that will buy me some time to figure something out. But the GPS equipment looks sturdy enough to withstand everything but a hard kick from a horse. What happened to the button? Can I just turn them off? A kick from a horse, you said. What if we try rearing next to it, Lost Rain? That should give it a good whack. I mean, like, what is happening? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna send this whole thing in. Because I'm not in dialogue. Okay, are they gonna get mad at me this time? Oh. I feel like that should account as kicking him in the head. I'm just saying. This is interesting. It's kind of cool. Like, it's a little bit more... Some more stuff is going on here. But I still think that they should add... Like, you shouldn't be able to do this in front... Oh my gosh. You shouldn't be able to do this in front of the GED workers. It should cause you to fail the quest. That is just my personal opinion. I will say that even though this is bugged out, I do like this little box thingy to show you how many of quest items you've like achieved or whatever. I don't know. I think it looks nice. Don't get me wrong, the old UI was a lot better, but for the sake of like the new UI from your local neighborhood UX designer, that looks nice. Vendella, it worked. You're a genius. That will delay them for a while, but I think I will need more time. If you need more time, can you not? Is it gonna stay there forever? Okay, I'm gonna give it one more chance, and then I'm just gonna restart my game if it's gonna be like that. Time to go shopping. Okay, you need more time. I'm gonna give you more time, and we're gonna go talk to Maya over here. So please hold. How are things going, Vendella? Have you visited any of our cool shops yet? What? You haven't? Actually, I have. I definitely have. You have to go check out all the new awesome stuff they sell. Go visit the gear store, the clothes store, and the reputation shop, which has the best clothes and gear you can find here in Moorland. Although you have to have a really good reputation with Moorland stables to be able to shop in the reputation shop. Yeah. Ooh. That's actually kind of cute. Oh, so is this. Wait, why is there actually some cute stuff in here? What are these leprechaun-looking shoes? That was cool, right? Well, keep working on your Moorland reputation, and soon you will be able to buy some awesome gear and clothes. Don't forget there are lots of other shops in Silverglade, Fort Pinta, and Yorvik City, although it might be a while before you get to any of those places. You know what else will slow them down? No power. Are you and Lost Rain up for another round of mischief? See, good sir, this is dangerous. Also, now there's a code to shut it off, so that's interesting. Right past the blacksmith and up towards the hills, you'll find the power box where the road turns at the construction site. The code to turn it off is 3008. Why are you saying it like that? Or maybe it's easier to remember 3008. No, 3008. 30th of August is how I remember it. I can totally see how that guy loses important information. Yeah, fair enough, Vandella. We have to uncheck important things. I think I do this every time because they really need to bring this back. No, okay. That's just honestly rude. Oh. At least it tells me, like, gives me a little reminder. Okay, I don't need to be screaming after doing something that I'm pretty sure is illegal. We did it, Lost Rain. Let's ride back and tell Thomas. Okay, but that little dialogue piece there is honestly really neat because it is starting to like kind of highlight how I'm working on it. Holy, I can't just teleport there. I can't just warp in front of the man. Holy crap. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, It kind of like highlights the importance of your starter and like the connection that you're supposed to have with your Yorvik Warmblood, and it's very nice. I can hear Kemble the crook screaming at his crew. I'm sure he's blaming them. Don't fret, they're all bad guys too. Time to take advantage of the confusion and delay. Wait, I see why the new tack is blue, because you get the blue shirt. Now, if only we could find the old deed for the stable. Surely it says that the land is rightfully mine. The Moorlands have worked the land for generations, but it was owned by the Holdbrooks. Old Jasper Holdbrook offered the land as a wedding gift when I married his daughter Catherine. It was supposed to be the start of a beautiful life. Anyway, about the deed, it's definitely not in my house. I checked under the bed and everything. Oh, hey, maybe Mrs. Holdsworth has it. She's my accountant. She has a little cottage just outside the stables, close to the beach. Would you ride over and ask her? Meanwhile, I'll look a bit more around here. That's interesting that the stable used to belong to Mr. Old Man Jasper. That's some nice world building that they're starting to add in. Hello, you're just in time for tea. Let's sit down and you can tell me the reason for your visit. Thomas can't find the deed of the property and he told you I might have it because I'm his accountant? Oh my. I'm not an accountant. I just helped him with some math a few times. My dear friend is a wizard with horses, but has no business conducting business. I'm afraid Thomas has nothing more than Jasper's promise of the land as a wedding gift. Sadly, Catherine died in childbirth before the deed actually changed hands. Jasper, in his anguish, blamed Thomas for her death and hasn't spoken to him since. He never even met his grandson. Needless to say, there was never talk of the property or paperwork after that. That's why Thomas can't find the deed. What's that? You feel like giving a stubborn old man a kick in the pants. You know, Vendella, maybe you have what it takes to convince him to make a good honest promise to the young couple and save the stables. Jasper retired to a pumpkin farm a bit far from Moorland, but he still keeps a storage barn around here. Ride east towards Fort Pinta to find Jasper's barn. With any luck, you'll find him there. Though pretty much everything is different. Loretta's dialogue was the same, but everything else so far has been like not at all the same, except for like generally speaking the tasks that I do and the order of which I do them. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff around it now. Who are you and what do you want? Moorland Stables is in danger of being torn down and you want my help? Forget it. Not my problem. That actually is good, sir, because you still own the land? Thomas Moorland married my daughter for her land. That's quite the accusation, good sir. He doesn't grieve for her like I do, just runs his stables with that boy of his. I let them stay on my land for 20 years out of respect for my daughter, but no more. Mr. Nice Guy, GED can have the land. Thomas and the boy can make their own way. Now get out of here, kid. I'm done talking about this. Can't you see I have back-breaking work to do? This barn won't clean itself. I'll just pick do you want to talk about your daughter? Oh, what? You aren't put off by my gruffness? Catherine used to work with me in the barn when she was about your age. I suppose it would be nice to have your help for a little bit. Remind me of the good old days. Will you straighten up a few boxes for me? This doesn't look like trash. A baby blanket, a wedding photo, a letter addressed to Dad. This must be Catherine's box. Why are you meddling in Catherine's things? First you offer to help, then you break my sad heart all over again. I should have known not to let my guard down. The letter is addressed to me. Hand it over. The baby blanket and the photo, it doesn't matter to me. Take it to Justin for all I care. Go. Alrighty then. Oh, hey, Vandella. I'm stressing out big time. The bulldozers are scheduled for tomorrow. Can you believe it? I feel like I'm pulling my hair. I just talked to Maya about moving the horses somewhere safe. I don't guess you had any luck tracking down that deed. You have something for me from my mom? I'm not quite sure I understand. A baby blanket from a box in Jasper's barn? Yeah, I'd be a little bit freaked out. I'd be like, girl, what are you doing? You met my grandfather? Jasper thinks that my dad only married my mom for the land to build the stables. That's crazy. The stables were her idea. When I was old enough, my dad shared some of the letters he and my mother wrote to each other. She often wrote of her dream to open stables for girls from all over the world to visit to experience the joy of bonding with horses here in Jorvik. Oh, that's so sweet. I love the world building and the history being added. Her dream became his, and he passed it on to me. Every rider who visits Moorland Stables keeps Catherine's dream alive. That makes me so happy. If Jasper knew this, there's no way he'd let her dream die. Please, Vendella, will you take me to him? We can show him my parents' letters. Can't you just get on Saga? Why does everybody have to get on my horse? If this island is supposed to be a place of horses where everybody has their own horse, why do they never ride their own horses? Every time. You're back? I thought I was pretty clear about my position. I'm no dummy. I can see you brought my grandson to play the sympathy card. He looks like his parents. And what are these papers you are shaking at me? That's Catherine's handwriting. These letters describing my daughter's dreams are showing me to have been a proud fool. It cost me a son and a grandson. I won't let it cost us the stables. You haven't lost me, Grandpa. Oh my gosh, stop. Thank you, boy. Anyhow, I have to get the deed to Thomas before Kemble the crook can crush my daughter's dream and turn it into condos. I put the deed in a chest for safekeeping years ago, and then I buried the chest, of course. The question is, where the heck did I bury it? It was close to the old lighthouse. I remember that much. Here, take this shovel. I'll mark the places on your map where the deed might be buried. What did you just mumble about old men and poor record-keeping skills? Surely you don't mean me. Anyway, it's time to dig, Vandella. The fate of the stables is in your hands. What happened to, like, going to Fort Pinta? So, like, how do I unlock Fort Pinta now? I'm supposed to, like, go get the deed from that one creepy dude. How am I supposed to be digging on a horse right now? That's crazy. It's the deed. You found it. Now Thomas can prove his ownership of Moorland stables. Vandella, since you found the deed, you deserve to hand it to Thomas and see the joy on his face when he realizes his stables are saved. Justin, I hope you and your father will forgive a grieving old man for multiplying the family's pain. I'd like to make amends if you'll have me in your life. We're just down the road, Grandpa. I would love to show you the stables someday. Look, here comes Dad now. Why is he coming? Oh boy. Justin, I need your help with the horses. Kemble is on his way. Kemble is right behind you, good sir. As most people know or have guessed, the contractor's creed is never be on time. We love demolition jobs, especially sad ones, so we make sure to be early for those. Oh, life is good. Wait, what? You got your smelly hands on the deed? Fine, fine. We'll leave now, but we'll be back, and we're still billing you for showing up today, plus a project cancellation fee. Unbelievable. We didn't hire you, remember? Details, details. We'll just take our equipment on to the next job. We've got a senior citizen home to tear down. What is happening here? Oh. Okay. That's fine. He's a menace. Of course he tore up the road to Milmer's Highland on his way out. But he's the one I go and talk to even get... Oh, I don't know anymore. That was quite the ordeal. Thanks for your part in saving Moorland stables, Vandella. Let's go see the horses, Justin. Maybe you can visit us later, Jasper, or should we call you Gramps now? So sweet. Oh, look at me waving. Okay, well, let's read more of Thomas's whatchamacallit thingy. It's hard to believe, but there is some bad blood in the Moorland family. Thomas's late wife, Catherine, died, giving birth to their son. Ever since then, his father-in-law, Jasper Holdbrook, has blamed Thomas and refused to speak. This family feud nearly cost Thomas ownership of the stables when GED attempted to use some slippery legal tricks to steal it out from under him. Thankfully, Jasper came to his senses and forgave Thomas. Where am I supposed to be going now? Oh my goodness. Wait, I still can't go to Fort Pinta. So, I'm not sure I'm supposed to do some of these quests. Jorvik Staples. Dude, I can't even get there. Hey, Vandella, did you hear that crash from the rock slide? Those GED drivers are so careless. That rock slide they caused terrified the horses. My poor... Oh, boy. We're gonna go with Hieronimo. Wait, okay, we're gonna go with Hieronimo. Is going to need some extra treats to get back to his happy self. Say, have you seen Loretta? She rode off a while ago, and she really should be back by now. Unless... Oh no, I just had a terrible thought. Loretta was headed to Milmer's Highland to inspect the grounds for a new cross-country course. What if she was caught up in the rock slide? That would be awful, but I'm also pretty sure she would have been absolutely just demolished by the bulldozer that went through there. I'm just saying. Someone should check on her. Okay, Tan, do not panic. Loretta is a great writer. She'll be insulted by all this worry. But, Vandella, will you go up the hill to Milmer's Highland to look for Loretta, please? It will make me feel so much better. I'll wait here in case she comes back. I can busy myself by checking on the horses and club members. Please hurry. Okay, how am I supposed to go check on her if the rock slide's there? The road is blocked. There is no way for me to pass and no Loretta in sight. Look, a phone with a photo of Loretta's horse bar talk as the wallpaper. That's so cute. Let's take this to Tan, Lost Rain. Oh, I love that I just talk to my horse all the time. That's Loretta's phone. She never goes anywhere without it. This is terrible. We need to get the road cleared so we can find Loretta. We need tools, and the best person to help us with that is Conrad, the local blacksmith and farrier. He has a wonderful touch with horses. Hieronymo loves him. Speaking of Hieronymo, he's calmer now. We can ride over to Conrad's place together. He's a bit, mystical, I guess you could call it. You'll get it when you meet him. Okay, well, he's not mystical at all, but like, remember how I was saying that it was so annoying that everyone just gets on the back of my horse instead of riding their own horse? Like, this is wonderful. I love this. Here we are. This is Moorland's smithery. Hello, Mr. Marsden. Tatiana, how nice to see you. I'm not expecting to shoe your horse for another week. Though, who is your friend? Oh, look at this man's... Okay, sorry. This is Vandella. I told her you're the person to come to for the best horseshoes. Greetings, Vandella. Have we met before? No, it must be deja vu. Oh, that's interesting. Is he part of the Moon Circle? Did I know that? Why does that feel so familiar? Okay, anyways. I've lived here for a long time, practicing my craft in service of horses and people of Jorvik. I hope you'll consider talking to me if you ever need a blacksmith. Mr. Marsden, do you have any tools to help us clear the road up to Milmer's Highland? Unfortunately, I don't. I was just about to head up the mountain to mine some iron when GED destroyed the road. I have an idea. Do either of you want to help me craft a new pickaxe? Alas, anything made in a day won't be durable, but it will get the job done. Oh, I'll let Vandella have the honor. Soot from the fire can get club jackets really dirty. I'm going to check on the bobcats and then I'll meet you at the blocked road. Looks like it's you and me, Vandella, in which case I'm going to teach you how to make this pickaxe yourself. I don't usually let other people use my tools, but I feel there is a reason you were guided here today. Therefore, it is my honor to help you develop your talents. Follow my instructions and focus on crafting your tool. Oh, it's up there. Oh, there's no timer either. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. No, this is not okay. This still needs to be, I didn't even agree with the way it was before. This needs to be dialogue down here. Well done, Vandella. I was correct to assume your talent in this craft. You demonstrated true talent in blacksmithing. I would be happy to take you on as an apprentice should the occasion arise. I'm sure Tatiana is waiting for you by now. Good luck clearing the rubble. May the light of Adine guide your way. Why, thank you, good sir. Oh, thank goodness. You're here with the pickaxe. You made it yourself? Then you should be the one to wield it. Go ahead. Yeah, you just don't want to do it yourself. I understand. Also, this would literally never work. Uh-huh. Yeah. Guys, this makes sense. You did it, Vandella. The road is cleared. Yeah, a week later, buddy. How am I already another level up? Holy. Okay. Hieronymo was cranky again, so I left him to rest at the stables. Don't let me slow you down. Ride on ahead and search for Loretta. Oh, this cat. Why are you showing up now? Oh, it's you, Vandella. Did you fall off your horse or something? You're covered in dust. Ew. No offense, but I was kinda expecting tan. I've been here, like, literally forever. Can you believe that every single road leading away from this place is blocked and I lost my phone? I was just about to ride down the road when the GED boulders were past us and spooked my Bartok. My phone must have fallen out of my pocket and down the hill when he reared. If you're here, I suppose the rock slide is cleared now. What are you even doing here anyway? I came to look for you. Ten asked me to help me find you. I was worried about you. It's because you're being rude. Really? Oh, that's pretty nice of you. Thanks. Listen, about earlier, I'm sorry if I wasn't the most welcoming. Like Tan would say, a little kindness can go a long way when encouraging others to be their best. She's cool like that. I'm not saying you can join the Bobcats or anything, but it doesn't mean we can't still be acquaintances or whatever. What? You didn't think I was going to say friends, did you? It's still a compliment. Check your expectations, Vandella. Well then, I guess we better head back. I'm sure everyone at Moorland is totally distraught with my disappearance. We should hurry back to the stables. No pressure if you can't keep up. Bartok is one of the fastest horses on the island after all. Let's go. Okay, well, I know I'm not gonna win this race, but one can sit here and hope and dream. What if I was a higher level? What if I sat there and literally procrastinated to do this quest? She still hasn't passed me. Is she ever gonna pass me? Oh, now I don't want her to pass me. Wait, hey, no, that's not fair. Girly, we're gonna have problems. No. No. Wow. That actually got me. But like, what if I procrastinated and I got lost rain to like level 13? Would you still be faster than me then? Huh? I really want to test it now, but that's That's unreasonable. Like I said, bar talk is fast. Don't feel too bad when we got home first. You'll catch up eventually. Girl, I was literally a millisecond, like a hoof. A hoof, a singular hoof, and we would have beat you. Loretta is the queen bee of Moorland Stables and the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. Even though she can be a bit of a snob, I have to admit, Loretta is a really good rider and loves her horse. The Jorvik Gazette named her one of the rising stars in international dressage scene, the next Anne von Blissen. Dang, okay. And if you can get past the attitude, she's a very loyal friend, especially to Tan. I owe you one, and I hate owing people, so let me make it even. You, Vandella, are hereby the first rider to test my new race. It's a Bobcat favorite, but it's never been an official training route until now. What are you waiting for? I don't know, something cool to happen, I guess. Back already. Oh, maybe you do have some potential. You know where to find me if you want to try again. One more thing, Vandella. Hey, Tan, come here for a moment. We don't have any vacant spots in the Bobcat Club, and it's not like we just let anyone join. We've got a reputation to uphold after all. With that said, we do have a sweater in the club colors that we would like you to have. It's an honor to wear Bobcat pink. We hope you represent us well, even though you're not an official part of the club. You know, you're pretty cool. Not Bobcat cool, but pretty cool. Maybe one day you'll be cool enough to really be one of us. Thanks. You're welcome. Now, if you don't mind, Bartok and I have super serious competition to prepare for. Expect to see our faces on the front page of the Jorvik Gazette soon. Oh, I see Justin is trying to get my attention. No doubt he missed me like crazy. It's exhausting being this popular. Bye. Girl, he was standing next to you and you didn't acknowledge him for so long. So I don't want to hear it. You'll look great in this sweater, Vandella. Maybe someday you'll be in an official club jacket. So we don't get the club jacket anymore. We just get a sweater. I mean, that's cool, I guess. What in the world? A mass rider just burst into the stable area and rode straight into our house. Okay. There was something off about the rider, but they can't be breaking and entering in the middle of the day, can they? Here, they come again. Maybe we can... Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, she running. Oh, she is meowing. Okay. Oh no, they have taken the deed to the stable. How in the world did they find that? I hid it under my bed. The safest place in the whole house. Oh my goodness. Khan is wonderful. Why is he in his magical form? Oh my gosh, you can see his skeleton. That's horrifying. Right after them, hurry. Hurry, Vandella, catch them. Yeah, you can literally see his skeleton. Wait, I'm not gonna... Here, come here. Holy... Is that what that is? That's what that is. That is sick. Okay, I need to focus here. Why can't I click on her? Girl, slow... Oh. Okay, I'm understanding why they expect me to just warp places. Well done. I will try to hide the papers better this time. Sorry. There was something strange about that horse. Like what? Ghost like you say? I really can't say. It all happened so fast. I'm sure it was just a regular horse with an unusually nasty owner. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. You could see that horse's skeleton. So, okay, so I think we'll help out Maya. Vandella, we seem to be having a problem with Rosie. The cow is standing over there by the wall. She's been acting strangely lately, hanging her head like she's all sad or something. The vet was here but couldn't find anything physically wrong with her. I'm sure that something is not right, though, and I can't bear to see her like this anymore. It occurred to me that Mrs. Holdsworth is great with cattle. She used to have a farm herself when she was younger, and she often tells stories about different cows that she remembers. Like they were all friends of hers with unique personalities. Maybe she knows what we could do to cheer Rosie up. Will you please go talk to her? The cow is sad, you say, and you want me to cheer her up? I had the same problem with one of my own cows a long time ago. Her name was Wendy, and she would get the most lifeless eyes sometimes. She would stand in a corner staring straight ahead of her as if all hope was gone, but I fixed her. Can you guess what I did? I remembered that she had escaped from the enclosure once into my garden where I found her eating dandelions, so I went and got a bunch of them and made them into a brew that I fed to Wendy. It worked wonders. Why don't we see if that works on your cow as well? Get me 5 dandelions and I'll make the brew for you. Okay, I'm really happy that I'm doing this right now. What? Okay, anyways, I'm really happy that I'm doing this right now because there is a floating dandelion over here that I can't handle anymore. So we're gonna grab these really quick. These look fine. I'll have the brew ready for you in a little while. Here is your brew, dear. Give it to her right away and remember to talk to her while you're doing it. Everyone appreciates a little attention once in a while. Good luck, dear. Why, thank you, Mrs. Holdsworth. You are ever so sweet. It actually does look happier. How did you do it? A dandelion brew? Would you believe that? I have some fantastic news. I noticed that you have a great hand with Lost Rain, and I took the liberty of speaking with the owners. They moved from Jorvik a couple of years ago and now live on the other side of the world. They will probably not be back in Jorvik for many, many years. I have told them about you and how great you and Lost Rain are together, and even though they love Lost Rain, they're willing to sell you Lost Rain for only 300 Jorvik shillings. This is a great price and fantastic opportunity for you. I understand that maybe you don't have that much money yet, but don't worry. There are many ways to make that kind of money around here if you have some determination and are not afraid of honest work. Come back to me when you have the money and I will be happy to give you the deed of ownership. Well, here's the thing. I actually do. This is fantastic. The past owners will be overjoyed to know that Lost Rain will be taken such good care of. I'm proud of you, Vandella. Hard work and determination always pays off in the long run. See you soon. Also, I'm starting to think I kind of want to put this stuff on. Yeah, I kind of want to put this stuff on. Just because I have the shirt for it now. Okay, I feel like that actually is a pretty good spot to stop the episode. So, anyways, I think this video was a little devastating for those of us that have been here a while. I mean, I had a really hard time accepting the starter area, and now they've thrown all of this on me, and I am not sure what to do with this information. Like, I knew they updated Moorland, okay? That much was obvious. I did not know that it was to this extent. However, I had said it before and I will say it again, for the sake of change, these changes are some pretty good changes. These changes to the quest make everything feel a bit more polished. I loved how they added more information about Justin's mother and how it made the Moorlands feel more warm and alive. I mean, despite being thrown into unnecessary danger when I'm supposed to just be here to ride my horse for the summer. Of course, how would we know that since they removed the introduction to the lore? But I appreciate how it felt more intentional to talk to the Bobcats rather than just being thrown directly into the troubles of the family. I remember Jenna just laying it on me how GED was going to demolish the stables, but now I stumble upon this information by walking into a conversation. It makes me feel like I have more of a choice to help than feel rushed and forced to. Speaking of choices, I said last week that I had learned something pretty interesting about how SSO is changing everything. I was originally going to include all of that in this video, but I figured it would be best for it to be its own video. So if you haven't seen that one and you're interested in how choices might start to affect the story, I will link it above here. You can also find it down in the description. Anyways, let me know in the comments how you feel about these changes. I am very curious to hear what everyone has to say. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in episode 3. And hey, if you're thinking of starting over again yourself or creating your very own first account, I do have a link in the description that will take you straight to SSO's character creation page. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.